fact, I'm Dr. Shubhada Karande. I'm an occupational therapist with specialty area of ergonomics. So how many of you know what occupational therapy is? Please raise your hand. How many of you know what ergonomics is? Few of you? How many of us will consider drinking a soup using a fork? Please raise your hand. Why? Exactly. Unless you're particularly feeling very adventurous, you will use a fork, but otherwise we will use a spoon to have soup. Why? So basically, eating is an occupation which you want to achieve, with the activity being drinking the soup and the right ergonomic tool being the spoon and not the fork. So that explains my profession. It's an allied healthcare similar to physiotherapy, but not absolutely similar. The distinction being that I will use your daily occupations, right from the first thing in the morning that you wake up, the first activity, right from toothbrushing to at night when you want to sleep. All the activities, each and every work that you carry out is occupation. And anything that hinders you to perform this occupation or restricts you, I come into the picture. My profession comes into the picture. So getting back to today's topic, which is ergonomics, the specialty area with regards to the ever-evolving workspaces. So what happened during the pandemic? What we saw? All of us were forced to transit and adapt to the digitization and technology and perform every functional transaction, right from working to ordering our groceries, everything was online. In fact, even the healthcare sector to some extent went online. We could consult our doctors online. So what happened? We took whatever we had in our hands, whatever we could grab and continue working. So we started, I think these breakfast tables were quite a hit. We did that adaptation. While floor sitting, we started by bending on the floor, but then gradually we started ordering these tables like, I don't want to bend for so much time. And as time went by, the pandemic went longer and longer, more than a year. We started making more and more adaptations to our work environment, to something like that we see on our right. Okay, so what are all these changes that you and me did without any advice or any professional input? Is nothing but ergonomics. But what do I bring to the table? A more scientific approach of how to rearrange your workspace to be more productive, to be more efficient, and to be more healthy for you as well. So that brings us to the ergonomics bit. So the scientific approach is what I'm talking about, which we use is ergonomics. And post-pandemic, what is the new normal? So the workspace, like I said, is ever evolving, and post-pandemic, current workspaces, we cannot put a finger on any one working style. Some organizations have given the flexibility to employees to work from home. Some organizations insist on employees returning to office, and some are accepting the fact of hybrid workspace, like you can do a bit of both. Also at the same time, we have a lot of technological gadgets into the picture, no longer laptops, we are on the go, we use our tablets, we also use our phones sometimes. So what has all this resulted in? A hybrid workspace, there is no one particular. The next, like the previous panel discussed, we are living in interesting times and we cannot focus on one. We have to adapt to the change that is happening around us in the workspace. So also employees are demanding flexibility and at times have a choice to choose between what they want to do. And as been said, time again, there is no one size fits all approach to working. Indeed, the fact that each organization can determine what works best for them as an organization, their goals, and also it's perhaps one of the most attractive attributes to make sure the employees bringing about reaching those goals is important. So what does all of this result into? Hybrid, work from home, work from office, what does this result into? How many of you can relate to this? Wow. Honestly, how many of you can relate to this? Upper back pain, lower back pain, pain in the wrist, pain in the knee. Almost all of us here. So what is happening because of these long working hours, wrong postures, and wrong working habits, wrong environmental space, working space, will result in something known as MSD or musculoskeletal disorders. So these disorders, if starts with as small as a small hint like fatigue, it starts with fatigue, I'm feeling tired today. If you ignore it, it becomes discomfort. If you ignore the discomfort, it becomes pain. It transfers into pain. And if you ignore the pain, it becomes into full-blown chronic musculoskeletal disorder, depending upon which area of your body is affected, be it upper back, lower back, hand, or knee. Wrong sitting can also cause knee pain, not just standing. Wrong sitting can also cause upper back pain because of constant bending. Also, holding the mouse with pressure point on the wrist can also cause pain over here. So you cannot escape musculoskeletal disorders with the working pattern, which can be potentially wrong, and you need those ergonomic inputs to know what is happening. So according to the research conducted by Interio, 64% employees spend almost 9 hours sitting at the desk, out of which 15 employees took 3 to 4 days leave in a span of 2 months because of the MSD and pain. Physical discomfort is highest amongst the younger age group of 36 to 40-year-olds. 76% office goers suffer from, are diagnosed with musculoskeletal disorders. And 95% are not even aware of the ill effects of static postures and wrong postures. And almost 56 complain of multiple pain problem, which is not yet a disorder. So what does this statistics tells us? Even though we know roughly what ergonomics is, we don't know actually what has to be done. So we help ourselves to be more productive, more skillful, to reach our work targets or even in our regular life. And with sedentary lifestyle after work as well, no one exercising is just adding to this. So many reasons, like I said, with the wrong workspace design, you can have the best ergonomic chair in your office, but if you don't know how to use it efficiently according to your body anthropometry, you might struggle there. You can have wrong working habits, like you choose not to take a break, but constantly prolonged working hours and not taking a break can lead to wrong working habits, can lead to pain and discomfort. Even your environmental, poor air quality, the noise level, and even your lifestyle habits that I was saying, similar to sedentary lifestyle. So the stress factor has to be converted. The organizations have to take an interest in the fact of the employee well-being, and the stress has to be reduced by focusing on wellness bit of it. I would now like to give you a small demo of what an ergonomist can help you to achieve even at your desk side. So this is a picture of a camera lens, and this is how the aperture adjusts according to the focus you want to achieve. I think even on the phones when you see, if you try to take a picture of your computer screen, do you see those lines? But when you see it from your eyes, you don't see them. Do you know why? Because the brain and eye constantly work in sync with each other to make sure those pictures come in one smooth plane rather than those effects. So our eye muscles are constantly moving to adjust to that. So imagine the amount of work your eye muscles are doing. Okay? How many of you were aware of that? You know screen light is causing strain, but how much did you know about the muscles taking part to maintain that focus so you get the screen smoother? So I'll quickly give you an interesting demo. Don't worry, you don't have to get up. Okay? So I will give you a quick demo of eye movements to relax your eyes. Okay? So I want you to place your hand just below your chin to lock your neck, so your neck doesn't move. Okay? Now follow my instructions. Look up. Eyeball movement up, look in center, look down at the floor, back to the center. Now look right, your right, center, left, center, relax. Remove your hand. Now we'll do the same thing in one circular motion, up, right, down, left, center. Now opposite, up, left, down, right, center. So this one movement has caused you to relax and stretch your ocular muscles, the muscles which are responsible for the movement of your eyeballs. How did you all feel after this minute stretch? You could sense how tight those muscles were. You could feel little bit of pain and discomfort while moving in one particular direction. So that is the amount of stress even we put even on the muscles of your eyes. Okay? Like stretches, relaxation is important too. This is a very interesting relaxation technique. Again, no need to move. I'm not going to trouble you. So all you need to do is just sit straight with both your feet down. Unlock your knee, relax your feet, and I'm going to give you a very quick relaxation technique which you can do at your desk. Close your eyes and just listen to my voice and instructions. Okay? Now mindfully take all your attention to your feet. Imagine your feet, picture your feet, and relax all the muscles. Relax your feet. Slowly take that attention to your knees, Focus on your knees, relax, let them loose. Slowly take that attention to your shoulders. Sense how you're feeling at shoulders. Tightness, is there tightness? Is it okay? Is it painful? Now relax them, drop your shoulders, relax. Now continuing, take that attention to your jaws, unclench the jaw, relax. Take the attention to your forehead, relax the forehead. Now focus on breathing, inhale, focus on the air coming inside, exhale, just your regular breathing, but this time you're focusing how the air is entering your nostrils and exiting your nostrils. Do this for 3 cycles, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now rub your palms. If you have specs, I request you to remove your specs and place the warm palms on your eyeballs and open your eyes. How was that? It hardly took 60 seconds of your life, but I'm sure it made you feel a little better. So what does all this mean? So what I'm trying to press on the fact is wellness and well-being are the choice you need to make other than the space you would like to work. So irrespective of the workspace you choose to work from, more and more corporates and organizations, as well as on an individual level, understanding the needs of and importance of ergonomics and wellness at work is important. As smart workplace capabilities evolve, real-time data on space utilization and employee well-being will increasingly allow your workplace to immediately respond to the people's needs and efficiently adapt to the changing demands of a time. So to balance flexibility and efficiency is the need of the hour, and people who inhabit research-based workplaces tell us that the employees are more creative, more collaborative, and they approach their work with more productivity and efficiency. So it is clear that we need more human-centric workplaces, yes? And well-being is a choice we have to make every day as an organization and as well as an individual. So what happens is that Godrej Interio has taken an initiative of wellness at work, and I, as an occupational therapist and on board with Godrej Interio, have a human-centric approach to perform such ergonomic audits of your workspaces, where we come and check what's happening, what is going wrong, what is going correct, what has to be done. And in the corrections bit, I will teach you what can be suggested to change to make it more productive, more efficient for your employees, along with the exercise and stretches training that I just conducted. And prevention, because old habits die hard, so we keep in touch with the organization even after the audit, where we send weekly wellness tips, how to sit right. Also, we have research access to research papers of ours that we conduct on the website, and even pamphlets are emailed. And you can get in touch for another few weeks after the audit, so you are aware what has to be done. So that's my contact, and to implement this model, we need and request you all to make sure your office and every other space that the employees work in are ergonomically designed, and the employees are ergonomically trained to support their needs and activities. So when your people succeed, so does your organization. Technologies will come and go, but if your human resource is not taken care of, who will use this technology? Yeah, with that, thank you so much for your time.